Hello students, welcome to Shah Academics. In this video, I am going to explain you about Class 7, Part 14, Khanpan KI Badalti Tasveer. In last 10 to 15 years, there was massive change in our food culture. Idli, dosa, vada, sambar, rasam not only available in South India but also in North India. The culture of dhaba also emerging all corners of India. No matter wherever you are, you can taste chapati, dal and green vegetables anywhere in India. Same way, fast food items like burger, noodles are only available in large towns. But nowadays everyone aware of this fast food taste. 2 minutes noodles and potato chips also a familiar food among all age groups. We cannot find anyone who never tasted this 2 minutes noodles as well as potato chips because it become a familiar taste among small kids to old people. Gujarati food like dhokla, ghatia, Bengali sweets, raspberry, available everywhere, that is along with indigenous food, other state food also served. The food diversity plays a vital role among middle class people. In those days, if you proceed, bread were the main food for foreign people. But in these days, nearly lakhs and crores of family members taking bread as their main breakfast, and also it is consuming in the form of snacks. This change of food and drinks influence the new generation less aware of the indigenous food and they are focusing more on foreign food items. They don't know the recipe also, they are paying attention to learn the recipe and preparing the dishes. The same interest they are not concentrating in our indigenous food items. Mumbai's pav bhaji, Delhi's chole kulcha were very famous in those days. Due to this foreign food dominance, Madura's pedo, Agra's pete also lost his original taste. Since we people are continuously taking the foreign food items and we are slowly forgetting the real taste of our indigenous food items. Those days people prepared food from the available seasoned fruits and vegetables. And also they tasted the original taste of the food. In these days, working people and housewives has no time to clean the watermelon seeds, dry them up and use them in the dishes, especially in sweets. Because it's a long process, those days people used to do all this process to get the exact taste of the food. Nowadays we are living in a very hurried manner. We have no time to prepare this type of preparation and enjoy the real taste of the food. And also indigenous food also missing in our menu. On daily basis, we are taking the foreign food and which plays a major role in our menu. The main reason behind this massive change, first thing is time consuming. If you prepare foreign food, it takes less time to prepare. Whereas if you want to prepare some indigenous food, the process is very big and it takes more time to prepare. At the same time, the foreign foods are less cheaper. The ingredients for traditional foods are very costlier. If you want to add dry fruit in the recipe, price of the dry fruits make the people not even think of the dish itself because the rates are very costlier when we compare with the foreign food items which are readily available in the market in the form of packets. This is the major reason behind why people are migrating from indigenous food to foreign food. So far we have seen the negative impact of foreign food dominance in India. Now we'll see the positive impact of these foreign food items. Both housewife and working women can prepare the food in less time. That is, it's less time consuming. Compared to the indigenous food items, the younger generation knows the foreign food better than the traditional food. Foreign foods are less time consuming and less expensive and the recipes also readily available in the net. After independence, people are migrating from one place to another in terms of business, job, profession, education. People also adapting the food culture where they got settled. In big towns, in a middle class school, when the students open their lunch box, feel different aroma from the different dishes when the student open the lunch box. Through food, we can able to identify each person. That is, we can able to know where the person belongs to. We will came to know their legacy also through food. We can bring the unity among people through the food culture. In earlier days, we have tasted the jalebi, pudiya, kachori in our neighborhoods and in the street corners. These foods lost its place in the market. The people assume that they get dignity among people when they take foreign food. It is very sad news that The food which we bought from the neighborhood and the street shops, now it's available in big shops and malls and in the star hotels. The star hotels label our indigenous food as ethnic food and they served with the high price. It becomes very rare for the common people. Due to change in food and drinks, we cannot taste the real food, especially in banquet buffet. For example, if you're going to a party, definitely buffet is served in most of the parties. And what we do, we take all the food items in one plate and started tasting each other. At the end of the day, we are not tasting the exact food of one, tasting all the food, where we are confusing that which is the original taste of the food. Tummy as well as mind get upset when we take all the food at a stretch. It is our responsibility as a younger generation. We have to carry our ancestor food recipe to the next generation, our food culture to the next generation, and insist people for a healthy living. That's all about Khanpan Ki Badalti Tasveer. Any doubts, you can put your doubts in comments. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you.